What's up, everybody? It's me, V, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm excited for this, but I also kind of don't want to play this right now because, like, then I have to wait until Friday for the rest of it. But I said I was gonna do Golden Wildfire either yesterday or today, and it didn't end up happening yesterday. So here we go. I just went ahead and skipped through all of the opening stuff. It really takes like 15 minutes if you're skipping all the cutscenes, which is kind of insane, actually. Let's see here. Back to Mommy Rhea. Thing all set up. Okay. And here we go. I tried turning the volume up a little bit more just in case, so if it starts fighting with me, let me know.
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm probably not gonna have much to say on this part just because it's the same in every playthrough.
It was nothing. You take a job, you make sure it gets done. That's what a mercenary does.
The only thing I've changed from my other two demo spots is, Mbyleth, Mlemleth, whatever, is the Byleth I picked this playthrough, but I'm still playing with Femshez.
I see you do not lack for confidence.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
Sadeth, my love.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
That's how games work, Arvel. Sometimes you just have to accept things.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Seros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
Again, if you don't express interest in the offer, Sadeth just says the exact same thing, and Arvel's like, he's really talked us into a corner here. It's like, no, maybe Femshez is just really easy to convince.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan.
I have played this game before.
Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Wonder who my obligatory tag-along for the deer is going to be in the bandit battle.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
You know what else annoys me about these flags? The line down the center isn't, like, perfectly splitting the deer's, like, antlers in two. It's just ever so slightly off-center.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
Yeah.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Alright, plot time. What they lack in organization, they make up for. Wait, what do the other ones say? Many are nobility, and most of them use magic. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. And then the Golden Deer are just like, here's our merry band of fuck-ups.
So you wish to join Claude's Golden Deer. Are you certain?
It's the only one I haven't done yet, Rhea, so yes.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yeah. Just get it
Yes,
over with.
Turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, alright?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa?
It's not curiosity. Don't stick me with him again.
I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house.
This is such a weird... I stand by that. This is such a weird scene. Like, why do we need to do this? Why don't you just, like, show up and he's already your teacher? Like, why am I present for this decision-making process?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling?
At least we get this hair-pulling line from Manuela. Hey, Rose!
And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Like, I also don't get Arvel's line here, because he's like, they're making decisions for you. When was it my decision to choose which teacher taught which house? That seems a little bit above your pay grade.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Why are you
Professor
sad,
Yuritsa.
Rose?
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, that sucks. I guess you won't get to see the Pokemon stream.
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Well, they're uploaded to YouTube because all of my streams are uploaded to my Stream Archive YouTube channel. Get that plug in there for the whole 2 people that are watching this. One of them is possibly myself. I have no idea how this counts. Yep. Let's see. We don't have all archers. I'm not sure if when I have the stream manager open, if it counts
Sorry,
me.
But do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the academy and now they have become a member of our house?
Yeah, get with the program, kid. Also, is it too loud in the background? I upped the volume on the gameplay just a bit.
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
Okay.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing.
Claude. Keep it in your pants.
Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
Ignaz's voice is deeper than I remember.
While the term's only just started, the church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries?
Probably a lot. You guys are like 20.
I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out? Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I'm good, fam.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary.
Hilda's into twinks. Confirmed.
Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne? Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
I'm sure I will.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
What is the warning?
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Rose, you can do whatever you want to do on your side of the computer screen. Trust me, I will not be offended. Okay, I might be a little offended if you do something, like, gross to my voice, but other than that, I think we're good.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing? Best to just get used to it.
Well, I, for one, am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits.
Ask your parents, Rose.
I don't suppose I could be excused, or...
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
Yeah, I'll take the praise
As
and
long
run with
as
it.
I'm here, this will all work out just fine.
Okay, Rose, calm down.
Are you sure? That's a relief.
Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
We fire off a quip, will we actually be funny this time?
Hey, lean all you want. Just make sure I get the credit at the end.
Pay no attention to this. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything.
There you are, Yuritsa.
Zenith!
I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
I'm kind of just ready for this game to come out so I can play Azure Gleam all the way through, if I'm being perfectly honest.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
I put my pre-order in before they revealed Dedue. And then I was like, I'll just cancel the pre-order if Dedue is not in this game. Thankfully, Dedue is in this game.
About time we saw some action.
I didn't have to navigate the mess of canceling a GameStop pre-order. I did pre-order a physical edition though, which means I have to actually go to the GameStop on Friday and pick it up. I can't just like start streaming it immediately at midnight.
A shame to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away.
Yeah, because I have to go pick up the physical copy. I like physical copies of games. I hate digital copies. I don't like the idea that, like, a game company could just someday revoke my access to a video game.
Why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Yuritsa, you really gotta be, like, less mask off about how evil you're gonna end up being.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
I like how this Knight of Saros is the only one in this entire scene who's like, yeah, that's weird. Maybe we don't.
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission, after all.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
Their eyes open so wide. Hilda does not look bothered, though. Look at Hilda. Like, Lorenz is over here in the background, like, huh. And Hilda's just kind of there, like, Tuesday.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
Rapscallions?
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
Their eyes are so ridiculous.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We should hold off for now.
I have to agree. Caution is often the greater part of valor, after all.
Uh-huh.
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
I really just want to get to the time skip already. Or like the battle before the time skip. I didn't want to skip this on stream because it's technically new content, but it's basically the same thing over.
But...
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful. Or none at all.
Alright, time skip, time skip, time skip.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Okay.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
Lysithia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Don't say that, Claude. That gives me fanfic ideas.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs. Eyes peeled, everyone.
Looks like it's making me take Hilda and Lorenz. It really annoys me how you can't change deployment on this map. I guess you get an axe, a lance, and a sword. Yeah, they're called plot bunnies, Rose, and I stand by them. Okay, I don't know. Just go. Just go play the endless tutorials.
Follow me.
Hilda and Claude can go hang out, I guess.
Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
Hey, we got intruders!
Come on, they're just bandits. That doesn't mean we can go easy on them. Let's do this.
always have a bow unit on this map, though. You always have an axe
For performing my noble duty.
and a lance.
These folks aren't so tough.
This map is also kind of boring because, like, no matter what house you pick, everyone has, like, basically the same movesets at this point because this is before you can actually promote anyone.
I'm not letting you pass. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
I don't understand how killing this one guy opens the gate. And, like, why would the guy who opens the gate be standing outside of the gate instead of inside of the gate where he's safe?
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him.
Let's secure the interior.
Like, I know, it's just like a gameplay contrivance. But, like, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna question it. Like in Dynasty Warriors 6, the Dynasty Warriors that everybody hates, like, you still have to, like, you don't just, like, kill a gatekeeper and the gate opens. You gotta, like, siege that shit.
Treasure chest. We can get it open if we have a key.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, in Dynasty Warriors 6, I mean, like, you literally have to, like, set up siege ladders and, like, take out their guys on the wall who are launching rocks at you so that you can, like, build a, you can build, like, a ram, and then the ram will open the gate for you. But it can be destroyed by the enemy, so you kind of have to, like, babysit it a little bit. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go kill Key Guy.
Remind me again why we have to storm an enemy hideout?
Because that's what our teacher told us to do, Hilda.
Setup for a den of thieves.
Hey, hold still, hold still, hold still. Excuse you. Thank you. Leo Kumific? What are you talking about? I just updated Leo Kumific. Don't come for me on my streams, Rose. Where the fuck am I? Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, let's play Claude. No, go over here. I want to open... Yes, Shez. Go do this. Where the fuck is Shez?
Not a problem. I've got that.
Yeah, that's not happening. Don't give random people on my stream hope that there will be Leo Kumifics.
Goddess, watch over their poor souls.
This stronghold will fall.
Okay, Shez, calm down. I know, but we gotta focus on the game we're playing, Rose. Alright, this is like an accessory that I can't figure out how to use. Or do they mean accessory like equipment, like an equipment accessory? This is 100% like ribbing from Fire Emblem Warriors Takumi. Wanna come on the chair, Dante? Wanna come sit with Mama? Good boy. I'm not doing the Dante cam for these streams. Okay, Rose, my secret ulterior motive for not doing Dante cam on the streams is that I don't have enough USB outputs.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Because the Switch needs its own USB output so I can feed it into the computer. And it's the USB output I usually use for the Dante cam when I do the Pokemon streams.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student?
Claude, would you freaking move? Thank you. What happened to work today, Rose?
Are you here to rescue me?
Hey, are you all right? Who did this to you?
Unfortunately.
Actually, never mind. Let's get you out of here before any of that.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
They're targeting that academy student. We have...
Hold on. That's... no, wait. Back. What the fuck? This one?
Hey, protect her.
I have no idea what Loveless is. I do think it's interesting how the little soldiers you have on your side change outfit color based on which, like, house you have.
Let's go.
Now's our chance to give him the slip.
What's our chance to give him the slip? Nerd.
That eluded us. Leave none alive.
An old yaoi anime where they have ears and tails. Well, that sounds right up my alley.
Take the hit, guys. She's not sticking around.
Looks like the coast is clear. All right, folks, let's get a move on.
Sorry.
Snugglebug.
We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least. All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Not me, Kranya.
Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
It's all you, Hilda.
Leaving it all to you, Claude.
Like, all of it? All of it? Blame me all you want.
Also, shout out to Yuritsa, like, knowing who Kranya is when we come up to her. He's like, it's you?
Good. That's the last of them.
Alright, you asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Hey there! We're just about to finish the bandit hideout here.
What is that? Looks like some sort of giant beast.
And Hilda and Claude have very entertaining special quotes. Anyways, Rose, I have no idea what Loveless is about. I feel like it would be way more entertaining if I did.
Attack in force.
Okay, Dante?
You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
We can break this guy's thing with the bow, right? Dante, you're in the way of the screen. Dante, I can't see.
I sense fear in this beast. Keep attacking.
Oh, we just don't get like the special breaky thingy. How do I switch Hilda, this one?
We can skip my turn, you know.
Oh, Hilda. Oh, but yeah, the Claude Hilda quote.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible!
He's like, I'm leaving it all to you, Claude. And he's like, wait, all of it? All of it?
You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Talk about strange customers. Well, at least we beat her. That's what counts.
Golden deer banner with its slightly wait. Why are the antlers going on to like the two side banners? That's gonna bother me.
Progress looks good on me.
I'm still just a delicate flower, you know.
Yeah.
I fought and I won.
This'll help me break new.
Another trick.
Yeah, I really want to get to the next part of the game. I've already done this 3 times. He doesn't trust Yuri on Ice fans. What did Yuri on Ice fans ever do to him?
Time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's fresh-faced golden deer, I presume?
Nothing but the freshest. Also, is it just me, or are you wearing our uniform? And how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Do you go to the Officers Academy?
No, Claude. That's just why she's wearing the uniform.
She's one of last year's students. A black eagle.
Which would make you our senior. But what were you doing here in a bandit fortress?
The more 3H's games make us play the same levels over and over, the more that skipped the choice in Fates was ahead of its time. And like really, it only takes like 15 minutes to get through to the house choice in this game, which I do appreciate, but it is getting kind of annoying having to replay it every single time.
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different?
We just get to, like, Claude's 2 lines of unique dialogue.
Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell.
The worst part about this is, I know when the game comes out, because there's a New Game Plus feature, I'm just gonna replay the first parts of everybody else's route so I can get those sweet, sweet New Game Plus benefits.
For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
I get it. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm really gonna play the first part, like, 7 times instead of 4.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that you mention it, some of the folks in that fortress weren't exactly dressed in the typical bandit fineries. What if we're dealing with a way savvier organization than we think, and the bandits just answer to them?
Euritza's in the background there, like, he knows too much.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Also, I was looking back through the data mine for things, and, like, I know people have been joking, like, oh yeah, haha, like, Kranya really got Monica's personality, like, super right, because she just simps over Edelgard. But, like, if you actually go back into the Explore dialogues, there's at least one NPC that's like, Monica's acting way different now. So I don't know what exactly is going on with that. Like, Monica's like a whole different person now. Maybe she's just happy to be alive? So, Kranya did not get her acting right. Just want that to be clear.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible.
Also, I'm mad that I wasted my time going through the data mine.
But Tomas has been at Garrick Mach even longer than I have.
I wonder if we're gonna get a data mine at this game.
I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
How do you know that, Euritza?
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Thank you, generic NPC, sir.
Well,
I thought she was different because
now
Monica
things
wasn't
are
on
getting
Edelgard the year prior.
interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming.
Oh, I think Hilda... Oh no, Hilda's like, she's acting really shady. Hilda's like, she got over being kidnapped for a year, like, really fast, don't you think? I think it's a generic NPC that's like, she is not acting the same.
So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle.
Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna, I can't.
And yet, I couldn't tell you.
And here
I can't, I'm sorry, I have to go through that dialogue fast. In other news,
And that's why Rhea has decided to take Tomas into custody.
Guess who got her official ADHD diagnosis? That's right, it's me. I can't sit through Arvel's voice another time.
When he gets back, that is. Seems he's been away from the monastery for a bit.
Custody? They ought to end his life on the spot. The churl's enmity towards the church is plain for all to see.
Okay, Lorenz. Calm down. Also gonna have to Google the word churls later.
All the more reason to keep him alive and question him. You really think he's working alone?
Hilda put her hands up like, okay, let's not piss that guy off.
This all comes from that Monica girl we rescued, right? Still, I guess if Lady Rhea believes her.
Hilda's still over here being like, anybody else think that Monica is sus? No, just me. Okay.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
Yes, and he's always bent over backward to help me find whatever book I'm searching for.
Always for like 2 weeks. So that's how long you've been here.
Man. And the last person you'd ever expect to stab you in the back.
Hilda's secretly the smartest person in the academy. I mean, she's also canonically the only recruitable that you can't recruit to Crimson Flower. So yeah, I think Hilda's got a few marbles rolling around up there.
Well, you won't make it too far as an evildoer if you can't pull the wool over people's eyes.
I can't believe someone that nasty was working right here under our noses. But wait, what if the dining hall lady is a traitor too? I'll never be able to ask for seconds again!
Okay, Raphael.
As if anything would stop you from asking for seconds. Besides, what kind of villain sets their sights on someone's lunch?
I'm kind of like torn here. Because the lions, I love all of the lions. The eagles, I like maybe 2 of them a lot. And then everybody else I'm kind of like on. The deer I'm very mixed on. Like, I don't love any of them particularly well, but I also don't hate any of them. I'm just thoroughly mid. For the most part. Sorry for everybody who this is your favorite house.
I think we can give the poor dining hall lady the benefit of the doubt, right?
I think part of it is just like, I'm thoroughly miffed by them because my last route that I played, other than like Silver Snow, which I made a save for at the route split, I played Golden Deer last, and by the time I played Golden Deer, I was like so ready for this game to be over. I'm kind of doing it again here, aren't I? But that was not intentional this time. Why is this? Who cares?
If we can't trust the hand that feeds us, we can trust nothing.
Exactly. If we start looking at everyone with suspicion, we may as well pack up and go our separate ways now.
I'd really like to stop talking about the dining hall lady now, please.
Okay, Arvel, that's relatable at least.
So, is it safe to assume Tomas hired the bandits that tried to kill us?
I have major opinions on the rest of them. Yeah, like it's like Raphael has is so one note. I almost forget that he exists. Ignatz, I just don't really care that much about. Marianne, I have complicated feelings about because I don't really mind her just like as a character. But I spent a lot of time on Reddit after this game came out, and Reddit's take on her just drives me fucking crazy. And there's a lot of homophobic assholes on Reddit who will use Marianne as like their cudgel against like any potential like gay Dimitri sort of like interpretation. They'll be like, or like they'll be like, oh, like cute fan art of Dimitri and like other character, why isn't it Marianne? It's like, go to bed, Reddit. Marianne is an ooh sad girl, and yet oh, even Rose doesn't like her and she's an ooh sad girl. Like, so yeah, like half of my feelings for Marianne just don't even have anything to do with the character. It just has to do with like how the fandom treats her. I don't like Lysithea. I just don't.
No one has
I'm
proven
sorry.
he was the mastermind behind it all, but there is no doubt he was involved.
You're awfully quiet, Marianne. Is everything okay?
Oh, it's just... I suppose I'm worried about what this all means.
See, Rose has standards. Oh yeah, the botting in Choose Your Legends, that didn't help either.
Hey, I understand. These walls were supposed to keep trouble out, but now everything feels very different.
Wait, do you hear that outside?
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but
Yeah.
you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think he's here. I'll be back.
But let's do it together. Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, I don't know, kind of also annoys me how the deer are always portrayed as like, ooh, the fun time discourse free house, when that is not true. The fandom is gremlins about every house. They just
Lady
hide
Rhea
it
wants
better.
to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
I give Claude props for being like at least a fun character to follow. Cause when I played the original Three Houses, I played Azure Moon, then I played Crimson Flower, then I played Verdant Wind, because I, stupidly, was under the impression that if I wanted to know more about the people Edelgard is allied with, I should play Edelgard's route. That was a lie.
And flees. Not even the Knights of Ceros's most concerted efforts.
So yeah.
Down the erstwhile librarian.
And I hated Crimson Flower, so when I got to Verdant Wind, I was like, oh my god, a charismatic protagonist again, thank god.
At the eastern edge of the Leicester Alliance.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shape-shifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
And I'll be real, Leonie leaves a really bad first impression with me, because I got her B support with Byleth, like, first. And, like, I have no love for Byleth, but, like, it certainly was a choice for the writers to go, oh, the main character's dad just died. Let's have Leonie's support be about how she loved him more than you. Like, that... I don't know who was in the writing room for that one, but...
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also,
sorry, no, I can't. I can't sit through another Arvel conversation. I'm sorry. We've all seen this twice.
Hold on.
I don't like Arvel's voice acting.
Got a second?
Something wrong?
There's no nice way to dance around this. Are you sure you don't know Tomas?
Oh, Claude's actually going to address this?
I already told you I don't.
Okay. It's not like I suspect you or anything.
I don't hate Arvel. I don't love his voice acting.
But it does make me wonder where you're from originally. Who knows? Maybe there's some mysterious clan out there with shape-shifting powers. And maybe they banished you when you were little and you don't remember it. It's possible, right?
Well, my early years are pretty hazy. But while it's not completely impossible...
Hey, I'm sorry. You know what? Don't worry about it. I only ask because people here also see me as something of an outsider. Guess I got a little ahead of myself. Maybe I was just excited to meet a kindred spirit.
You're an outsider?
There you are, Claude. You must come quickly. We have an urgent message from House Goneril.
I like how they're like, you're considered an outsider, and then like, the guy who considers him an outsider enters from left stage. Remember that?
Sure thing. Why don't you tag along?
Remember that support, guys?
Goneril wants, but it can't be good.
Oh, are we gonna get to see Holst in his, like, Rick Sanchez hair?
I can't believe the Elmiran army is invading.
And with the biggest army since Fodlan's Locket was completed.
Okay, you said that like that was like hot gossip, Hilda, not like that's a concerning thing.
My brother's preparing to intercept them, but he's outnumbered big time and needs all the help he can get.
House Regan stands ready. But we can't expect my grandfather to lead an army, so I guess it falls to me.
Do we get to see Claude's grandfather? Is he hot? Yeah, I know, right? Like...
I wish I knew what the other Alliance lords will do, but there's no time to call a round table.
I have no doubt my father has already leapt into action, though I will likely be the one who ends up on the front lines.
Oh, Lorenz, your hair is so
House Ordelia
unfortunate.
is close, so I like to think we've already sent reinforcements.
House Ordelia is close? I thought House Ordelia was like on the border with the Empire. Did I get this map wrong?
Sadly, I expect little help to come from my adoptive father. I'm sorry.
Okay, who's our obligatory leaves the party this chapter?
That's fine. I actually have a different favor to ask Margrave Edmund, but we can chat about it later.
I don't understand the reason for this sudden act of aggression.
It's Elmira.
If this really is the biggest army since Fodlan's Locket was completed, that's a century's worth of battles.
Maybe the Elmirans figured it's now or never, since the Empire and Kingdom are wrapped up in their own problems. I mean, we're pretty much the only students left around here now.
I'm sorry, did Raphael just say something like intelligent?
Yeah, I heard something about a coup in Enbar and a revolt in Ferdiad.
Okay, so those are happening right now.
Both serious problems that don't directly affect the Alliance. And even if word of Fodlan's troubles has reached the Elmirans, it doesn't follow that they'd start a war.
And it's like chapter 3, almost like this huge army will be super irrelevant, probably.
Well, that's assuming they have all the information, which seems unlikely.
I hope we get to play as Claude's brother, cousin, whoever that guy is. He's like kind of evil hot.
If all they heard was something vague like war in the capitals, it might make them more likely to invade.
Do you truly think so?
Let me go with you. Maybe I can help.
Oh, Hilda like that.
Hey, we need every sword hand we can get. Welcome aboard.
And you'll have me.
Oh, hey, Shamir.
The name's Shamir. I'm a Knight of Saros.
You haven't showed up in any of the other routes.
The bulk of the Knights were dispatched earlier to track down Tomas.
Big titty goth GF.
And the rest of us fanned out to the Kingdom and Imperial capitals.
Yeah, I was worried they might have been deployed already. How did we end up with you?
The Church may not be able to lend you an army, but they won't turn a blind eye. I'm here because I'm the best woman for the job. My arrows will make short work of Elmiran Wyvern Riders.
I do find it kind of weird that, like, the characters that they give you for each of these routes are, like, already covering ground you're covered. Like, the Kingdom, you get Rodrigue, who's another, like, mounted lance unit, when you've already got, like, 3 mounted lance units in, like, Ingrid, Sylvain, and Dimitri. And then in the Empire, you get Monica and Manuela, who are both magic units, even though you've already got, like, 4 magic units in, like, Hubert Edelgard and, like, Dorothea and Linhard. And then in this one, they give you Shamir, who's a bow character, when you've already got, like, 3 other bow characters to use. Like, come on, guys.
So we get to see what the Knight's best archer can do with the bow? I won't say no to that.
I assume that Ignatz and Leonie are using bows here.
I'll be counting on you as well.
It certainly sounds more interesting than staying here and twiddling our thumbs. And besides, who knows what will become of the Academy in the meantime?
Probably nothing. It's just sitting here.
Sure thing. I'm in.
Unless you're worried it's gonna shut down. Ugh, the load times! Okay, talk to the others to calm my nerves. Got it. Sup. I was dispatched here by Margrave Edmund. He is normally exempt from having to supply troops, but this was an exception. Though we command but a few forces, we must safeguard the young mistress at all costs. Hey, did nobody leave my party for the first time?
Hold on.
You're the ex-merc who enrolled in the academy, right? Yeah, the name's Shez. Good to meet you. I'm a mercenary by trade myself, though I'm actually with the Knights of Saros right now. Anyway, it seems like you and me are in the same line of work. Let me know if you need something.
May I have a word?
After receiving news from Elmira's invasion, I recruited soldiers from neighboring lords in the western reaches of Leicester and hurried here with all speed. And though officers and troops of House Gloucester are aiding us, the Count never had any intention of joining the fray. I'd love to complain, but giving the Count a bad impression would lead to all sorts of trouble later. Probably best to just grin and bear it. If I have to keep an eye on the Count's son, there really is no end to my worries. What am I looking at? There you are.
A moment, please.
Holdland's Throat is an impregnable stronghold created by combining the might of the three regions, and its keeper is the bravest warrior in all of Leicester, Holst Sigiswald. That's his middle name. Goneril. So, though our forces may be inferior in number, the Elmiran army is no cause for fear.
In actuality,
An Elmiran presence appearing near Fodlan's Throat is not all too uncommon, but with House Goneril requesting reinforcements from all corners, I cannot help but think that we find ourselves in a situation most grave. You pre-ordered through Hope's Good Girl. Sigiswald is how I think it's said. Alright, I will attempt to adjust. You're sad because we're not getting the special edition in America? What do you mean? House Goneril has ever been the epitome of courage, and Leicester has been considered secure for as long as they have held the locket. So it must be a serious situation indeed if they are now willing to set aside their pride and ask for aid. Regardless, you are a commoner with no particular obligation to enter a dangerous battlefield. Are you certain you wish to remain with us?
Right on.
Yeah, fighting is sort of my job. I'm not worried. I see. In that case, I will not stop you, but I caution you not to overdo it. You want the art book? You could probably order the art book online. Separately. You'll probably get scalped for it, but... Truth be told, I should have been at a lecture in some classroom right now. I can't believe this all came up right when I was about to start school. Same, buddy. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I'm stealing that. Still, I volunteered to come here of my own volition, so I'm going to give it everything I have. Oh, why did I even come here? I'm going to be useless. Come on, Ignatz. We've come all this way, so it doesn't make sense to start worrying now. Besides, if we allow Elmira to invade, who knows what will happen to our hometowns. Yeah, Leonie's right. I'm gonna give Elmira the thrashing of a lifetime to keep my little sis safe. You could say that all you want, but we're just commoners. We don't know the first thing about war. We're at a war academy. Hey, we trained at school, remember? You could totally outfight these guys. Maybe, but I still wish I had the kind of experience that Shez does. Alright, this is just pathetic. Can you please talk some sense into him? Everyone's just shitting on Ignatz. I'm gonna be nice to Ignatz.
Let's see.
Actually, I get what he's saying. Throwing a pack of students up against a trained army is a bit nuts. Exactly, and sure, it's my fault for getting caught up in the thrill of it all, but still. No use in panicking when the enemy's at our door. We just have to go out there and give it our best. Oh, there you are.
You there.
I've never fought the Elmirans before, though I hear they're a barbaric, cruel people. The alliance is #cancelled. Rumors claim they've got hair all over their bodies, and they have fangs as sharp as daggers. Okay, you're really cancelled now, buddy. It's terrifying to imagine what horrors might await if they were to capture you. Well,
I was thinking.
I could write a fanfic about that too, but... No, V. Don't write fanfics about the Elmirans, V. Anyways. Duke Goneril requests reinforcements from all of the territories, but few appear to have gathered. As there's been no large-scale wars in recent years, many of the various lords have neglected their military preparations. Still, if the kingdom or empire were to send soldiers, we'd have no problems. Alas, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. We're looking at a tough fight here, make no mistake. Your job is to write fics about the people of Dusker. Ooh boy, yeah, if I'm gonna get cancelled, I'm gonna get cancelled writing sexy to-do porn. I thought I was finally going to be free from my brother for a bit, but here I am. So much for all the fun I was gonna have at school.
So basically...
I take it you don't have the best relationship with your brother?
Let's see.
Honestly, the problem is that he cares about me too much. It's a total pain. I just want to go back to the Officers Academy already. Well, Hilda, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Oh, goddess. Yes, what is it? I just didn't want to disturb you, though it looks like I ended up doing that anyway. No, not at all, it's my fault. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Claude last.
What are your thoughts?
Did you know there's a whole town under Gyrdmark? Okay, yeah, we've already talked about Abyss. This guy's in every explore. I'm a relative of Baron. Why do you always give me things to pronounce? I'm gonna say Muller, even though I know it's probably not how it's supposed to be pronounced. And my family's home isn't far from the throat. Mueller? I don't know. One of my German mutuals got on a Discord call with me and tried to teach me how to pronounce the, like, umlaut, but, I haven't been practicing. I could try it, but then I would embarrass myself. I can see by your reaction that you're trying to remember who she even is. Yeah, I am too. I'm guessing you don't know any but the 5 great lords, right? House, Mueller. It's a minor family of nobles, mere nobodies wedged between the territories of Regan and Edmund. Nonetheless, we still want to protect Leicester just as much as any of the 5 great lords. I also never type out Leicester whenever I make posts because I don't want to figure out how to spell it. If the Amaran army breaks through the throat, which granted is unlikely, the Alliance will be in a world of trouble. I wonder if Claude really appreciates the seriousness of the situation. I don't think so based on that last cutscene. He has no clue. Right? The guy's just walking around like he doesn't have a care in the world. A troubling thought indeed, and as acting leader of the Alliance, his position demands that he command the other lords. I think we'll soon learn if Claude has what it takes to assume the mantle of leadership. Autocorrects because it's a football team. My phone autocorrects allies to allies. Like, it's really starting to annoy me. I had to set my autocorrect to autocorrect back.
Oh boy.
You've got all kinds of emergencies breaking out across Fodlan at the same time, and while I think it's just a coincidence, it makes me a little uneasy about the future. Uneasy, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like things aren't going to be magically resolved just because we managed to fend off Elmira.
Of course.
We're on the same page there for sure. I just hope this pit in my stomach is from something I ate and not some ill omen of the future. I can't help but feel like the events to come are going to have a massive impact on Fodlan. I don't like how Claude just keeps coming out here breaking the 4th wall. This is like the 3rd time he's done it.
I'm counting on you.
Still, if I'm worried, the others probably are as well. You mind talking to them? Yeah, I already did that. Thanks for talking to everybody. They're much more relaxed now. I literally didn't walk away from you. It won't be long till we're thrust into battle. You feel ready? Yep. He's the meme king. He needs to break the 4th wall. Yeah, just so everyone knows, my thumbnail for the Golden Deer episodes are gonna be upside down Claude. Shahid. If I were a better person, I would have flipped this entire stream upside down and just, like, watched everybody freak out. See, I kind of hope he becomes playable. He's kind of, like, scummy hot.
Yes, sir. You sure did.
And his crown looks like it jingles.
Then explain why we remain on this side of the mountain staring at that wretched fortress.
He's got, like... Looks like he's got, like, some, like, white eyeshadow on or something.
Did I not command you to gather enough soldiers to push through?
Kinda sounds like Lorenz, though, doesn't he? It's better than the Empire not Dilfs. I cannot believe they did that to the poor Empire dads. Why does Burgley's eyebrows look like devil horns?
Yes, and I did all that. We actually have the numbers advantage by some margin.
I hope we get to play as, Nadir, too.
But the enemy commander Holst is a born leader, and his men are bound to fight like demons.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting some cowardly savage is a superior commander to me?
The next king of Elmyra?
When Bernadette's dad is the most fuckable, it's so unfortunate.
Not at all, not at all. Merely pointing out that storming a fortress tends to be one of those time-consuming sort of things.
In which case, the current state of affairs proves to be exceedingly fortunate for you. As we speak, the Imperial household fights to hold power against the Empire's nobility, while the whole kingdom bickers over who should wear the crown.
This guy seems like a born bottom. Agree, disagree? I think he's a born bottom.
There will be no reinforcements here. Take whatever time you need.
I admire that optimism. But as I recall, the king instructed us not to attack yet.
That was before the situation changed. Father will hold me in great esteem for this. Mark my words.
This guy's getting his head lopped off, huh?
Also, Khalid has been absent for a good while now. And I wager he's plotting some mischief.
Right, like how does he know this? Maybe he like has people. I don't know, also every time they say the name Khalid, I get like PTSD flashbacks. Okay.
But once I've conquered Fodlan, it won't matter what folly he attempts. The throne will be mine.
Prince Shahid, enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
It is Shahid. What is going on with this guy's face? I assume those are like mutton chops, but it looks like he's got rocks growing out of his jaw. Also, they can give the Elmyran soldier like rock mutton chops, but they can't give the Imperial soldiers black armor like their models.
What? No matter. There can't be more than a scattering of them. Send in what's left of our troops and crush them all!
What do you mean, what's left of your troops? How many have you expended on this already?
Thank you for traveling all the way to Fodlan's Locket.
Why are we doing like this like mystery man shit?
I'm Holst Sigisvald Goneril,
Ooh.
in command of defense here.
Okay, we have a couple of things to talk about here. First things first, I will say, I do appreciate them committing to the pink hair, okay? None of this, like, Inigo shit, like Inigo Laszlo shit, where they give him, like, this, like, pasty-looking brown hair instead of, like, giving him the pink hair of his mom. No, Holst, they were like, we're gonna give him pink hair and pink eyes. After that, I have questions. First of all, why are his eyebrows brown? It's literally color swap Caspar. Why are his eyebrows brown? Who thought the butt chin was sexy? And like the butt forehead, he's literally like, who thought that was a good idea? And I don't know who on IS's design team is like hedgehog hair. The ladies love hedgehog hair. We had to give at least 3 different characters hedgehog hair for this game. That'll really, really get them going. But you can tell he's a good guy because he at least doesn't look completely decrepit. Like somebody we know.
Claude Von Regan. I've heard a lot about you over the years.
It's somehow worse from the back.
We're here to help you hold the locket in whatever small way we can.
Ah, House Regan's new scion. I've heard a fair bit about you as well.
Also, that voice acting is not what I was expecting to come out of that face.
I'm impressed you were able to scrape together this many troops in so short a time. Duke Oswald has clearly chosen his heir wisely.
Also, does Holst have a crest in this game? Do we know?
Also, I can't express my gratitude enough at seeing so many young people offering to serve.
It's just like poor Sylvain and Miquelon. Margrave Gautier expended all of his ugly genes on Miquelon. So, Sylvain was free and clear to take all the pretty genes. Same deal with these siblings.
Whoa! Look at the muscles on you! Your regiment must be epic!
Also, I'm pretty sure Raphael has more muscles than him.
Oh, I'm Raphael Kirsten, by the way. Nice to meet you, Holst.
Do not address him so casually, you oaf. This is General Holst, one of the Alliance's finest and bravest warriors. Well met, General. My father sends his warmest regards.
You don't want to be an older sibling in Fodlan. True. I mean, I assume that Shahid is Claude's older brother in some way. Maybe like half brother, but older brother. And Claude clearly got all of the not evil genes there.
So we're gonna fight alongside a famous general? Huh, no pressure there.
Raphael is an older brother. Look what happened to him.
Yes, I know when I'm out of my league, and I am clearly way out on this one. Maybe I should go back to the monastery.
No, Ignatz, get your bow out. Get your ass on the field, okay? You already committed to this. In this house, we follow through.
And I as well.
Not you too.
Enough, both of you. This is no time to be cowards.
Don't make me agree with Lysithea on something.
Our enemy's just over there. Are you gonna hide like field mice, or will you find some courage and fight?
We'll let them, eat each other.
Did you get some bad rations there or something, friend? It's not like you to be this quiet.
We've known each other for 2 weeks.
Just saving my energy.
Your classmates are a real colorful bunch, Hilda. I like them.
Yeah, Raphael's like twice as big as this guy. Why is he like fawning over his muscles?
Thanks, Holst. But if we're all done catching up, we might want to focus on the enemy army that's headed right for us.
Thank you, Hilda. Why are you quickly becoming my favorite golden deer? I guess it was free real estate because I didn't really like any of you before, but...
Oh, so they are. The sight of your forces clearly lit a fire beneath them.
Also knows how to buy clothes that fit, clearly true. Also, can we talk about like that weird hanging spike off of the back of Claude's uniform? What is that and why is it there?
Fortunately, the locket is impregnable, which they'll soon discover the hard way.
I don't know, man. They said that shit about the Titanic, and we all know what happened to that.
Good luck, all. I'm counting on you. To battle!
There is no greater predictor of failure than human folly. Okay, let's see here. Looks like Leonie's using a lance. Lance. Axe. Sword. I'm guessing you're using fists. This is the only fist character we've gotten, unless Caspar counts. But we couldn't use Caspar at this point in the story. Bow. You're gonna be magic, and you've got a bow too. Okay, I want to bring in... I use Shamir in this battle. No, apparently not. I can't believe they didn't... I can't believe none of the deer left our party. You'd think at least one of them, right? Okay, switch you two around. Because I'd rather use Leonie than Lorenz. Yeah, I would like to optimize my equipment. Never mind, that's just not gonna do anything for anybody. Wait, hold, no. Yeah, okay, I just don't want him to be using another bow. Okay, whatever. We're fine, everybody's fine.
Crush the enemy, reinforcements and all.
day we pry open the gates to Fogland.
Are you ready to send these troublemakers packing? Because I have a plan that'll do just that. No problem, I got it.
Theoretically, I'm all ears. But first, we need to do something about those soldiers closing in on us.
Hold on, I want to bring Hilda along as a backpack. Where is she? Where are... Hilda? Oh, she's down here.
Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
Just in case I need to switch.
Everyone buckle up. This stronghold is crucial to our defenses, and we can't let it fall.
Please let this map be laid out better than the other maps.
Those Elmirans think they've got muscle? I'll show 'em muscle.
Yeah, where's the guy with the key? I want to get him before I have to stray too far away from that chest. Okay, let's see here.
Got it.
Leonie, go get that guy.
For myself.
Now it is my turn.
Lorenz, go make yourself useful over here. Oh wait, no, someone's gotta kill this guy. Of course, you're all weak.
All right, here I go.
Raphael, kill that guy.
I think this will go well.
I guess I should probably have Ignatz doing that, huh? He has a bow.
I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Oh, Shamir is on the map, we just can't play her, because why would I get to have fun? With Big Titty Goth GF. Okay. Let's see. I guess we have to kill that wyvern guy before I can do anything else. Kind of seems like the direction they're pulling me. Yeah, this is much Shamir. I found out I couldn't gay romance her. I was so sad. It's so unfortunate too, especially because like Catherine and her like have that thing. So it's okay for her to be gay for Catherine, but not for me. Come on. Just make everybody bisexual in the future. Like, what? Why are we even still playing this game with like only certain characters get to be gay? Like, no, everybody gets to be gay next time. What's going on here?
The drawbridges here can only be lowered from one side. We should make sure it's safe by taking any strongholds in the vicinity.
I do kind of like the headcanon that female Byleth, just like her hair looks like that because she just cuts it with a freaking like pocket knife and just calls it a day. It's a bit of a mood. Though honestly, Byleth, it's not that hard to cut your own hair, I promise.
Since the central approach is crawling with enemy soldiers, we'll start by capturing the strongholds to the north and south.
I was like, why do they have all these flying points if you don't get any flying allies? It's because the Elmirans are have flying allies. Oh, you're gonna make me run all the way around back to hit that guy, aren't you? Somebody else take care of him. Why am I doing all the work? Is Holston Mortal Savant? Oh no, he's a sword master. It's on action right now. My bangs are super overgrown. At least you didn't cut it off with a knife.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Not a problem. I've got this.
You two go handle that. I've been tempted.
Time to make a name for myself.
Let me tell you, Google how to cut your hair on YouTube. You will thank me later.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Alright, well you guys might die, but if you work together, you'll probably be fine.
All right, here I go.
I think it does actually increase your odds the more people you put on the same one. That's pretty cool. Here's what my hairstylist would do to me is what keeps me from doing.
There's nothing these muscles can't do.
The trick is to be way too lazy to go to a hairstylist ever.
Salt Goneril has entered the fray.
General Holst, we need help.
Hurry! We have to save our knights!
That is one thing I enjoy about having curly hair is that you can kind of cut it yourself, and even if you fuck it up, it doesn't look that bad.
Well, if it isn't Nadir the Unstoppable, are you ready to settle the score?
What do you mean settle the score? Do you guys know each other?
It's Nadir the Undefeated, and I know you're doing that on purpose.
Pretty colors without killing and see any professional help. That's fair.
I'm souring on this whole affair, but if it's a fight you want, I'm your man.
Sounds like Nadir could probably be coaxed off the battlefield. I mean, unless you really want to have a crack at him.
Where is he? Do I have to run for him? Oh, pink's a good color. What is it currently? Oh, no, I can't fly. Ah, okay. Did I go this?
All right, take it down.
How do I get to Nadir?
Down, one to go.
Where's Nadir? There's Shahid. Am I going crazy? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's go this direction, I think.
Now is the time to stand our
Certainly isn't curly now after use of abuse.
Mind our flying units. Use arrows.
We get a lot of things in this chapter.
Definitely working. Keep it up.
Never too late for curly hair.
Leaving it all to you, Claude.
Like, all of it? All of it? Blame it all you want.
Did I get him? I think I got him. Oh, shit. Shit, how do I get over there? Okay, where did Shez go? What are you doing over here? Okay, okay, let's get Claude.
Let's try this.
Let's get Claude working on
Let's see how
this.
It's my turn.
And I guess Leonie's just gonna have to be who we use here. Cause I can't let this guy die, I'm guessing. What's up, nerd? This is gonna be really painful. Jez. Jez, get over here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, this is gonna take forever. Combat arts. I always forget they exist. Once Shez gets here, I'll switch to Shez. For that sweet, sweet weapon triangle advantage. I think that was Claude's job.
Let's try this.
Now go kill this guy, please. Tormenting my roommates by humming Edge of Dawn for like a week straight now. Oh, your poor roommates. I hum it in the shower sometimes. Other than that, it does not really get stuck in my head. Oh good, Shez is here.
Sorry.
Okay, now you guys can go do what you were doing before.
Time to make a name for my.
Not a problem.
You go kill that guy.
What it takes.
That was close.
Did Claude already kill this dude?
Good thing we made it in time.
Hey, let's get in a deer.
Those troops at the center don't exactly have the highest morale. Once they realize we've got them flanked,
Contrast mixed with Edge of Dawn, Bury the Light from Devil May Cry 5, and the theme song to Persona 3 Dancing. I still need to play Devil May Cry 5. I still need to play Devil May Cry 4. Oh, did I miss my chance to kill Nadir? Oh well.
All remaining troops, attack!
you see? Things are looking up already. Now we just have to go after their general.
They're scattering like leaves. Claude's strategies really are a cut above.
Okay, I don't know how much of this I attribute to Claude's strategy, but we'll go for it. Hopefully that guy doesn't get, like, murdered here in a second. How do I zoom out? Thank you.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Okay, you get that guy.
All right, here I go.
Why don't you go take care of this guy?
There's nothing these muscles can't do.
You can count on me.
Lysithia,
I'll do my best.
go take out that dude.
Now it is my turn.
Lorenz can help
There is
you.
nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well.
Ignatz, why don't you come up, like, over here-ish?
I'm prepared to see this through.
Get that guy with the what's it called? Key. They're called keys. What am I missing? Shez can go do this, I guess. I don't know.
Holding our troops back.
I don't know what's going on.
Deploy them now. All of them.
Let's go kill that messenger. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, why don't you stop for a second? Everyone on this map has swords. It's kind of annoying.
Bring it down.
Swords or axes? Hilda has not gotten a lot of use. Heroes had Devil May Cry Marathon last week. Nice.
That is the end of their messenger and the reinforcements.
I own Devil May Cry 4. I just have never gotten around to it because I'm lazy.
I'll give them a fight worthy of a king. Charge!
That's this one, this one.
Skip my turn, you know.
A key location is in danger.
We're fine, Holst. We got this. It'd be really nice if I had a mounted unit. Because now I'm gonna have to... Everyone's gonna have to run all the way back here. Okay, where's my bows? Why don't we have... Okay, something about these maps. Come on, Hilda, work those legs.
hit them hard and fast.
Yep, I'm running over there as fast as I can, guys. Don't worry. We'll be fine. I'm gonna hit that chest on the way. Hey.
I think this will. I'm prepared.
Go do that, Ignatz.
Now.
Can I not? There's a drawbridge. I have to go up and around. This is what I mean by these maps being like really weirdly laid out. In a lot of aspects. Hey Holst, why are you here and not at the Allied base? Like, protecting that. That would be cool of you if you could just, like, go do that. Come on. We're almost there.
No problem, I got it.
Everybody's going to be fine. Claude's here. And Claude is getting his ass kicked a little bit.
Now we have the enemy surrounded. Brilliantly played, young Regan.
They got behind us? Sorry, it was.
Could you all please just die real quick? Thanks. Ah!
I'll put them in the ground myself.
Okay, there we go. That should take care of it. Yeah, hi. You know, I didn't really notice they were gone
Presence of Shahid the Great, next king of Almighty.
until somebody pointed it out, but I kind of missed like the unique like fight animations that come up in the original Fire Emblem Warriors. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they would like step onto the battlefield and they'd have like their own little cutscene and everything. That was pretty cool. Kind of sad that those are gone. They just kind of pan over to their like in-game model in this game. Give me that chest. No. Open the chest, Claude. Thank you. Now hopefully I can put this drawbridge down. Yeah, there we go.
I shall trample all without exception.
Yes, yes, you're very good, Shahid. Oh, you're over there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Go back, go back. What am I doing? Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, hey, cut it out. Oh, you're not even Shahid. Get out of here. Why do you keep coming? You know, we know the Almirans ride wyverns. Why have we not shored up this wyvern friendly terrain, Holst? Okay, is anybody else about to come here and ruin my day? I want to see if they get special dialogue. So y'all better not kill him before I get there. We gotta go down. I'm getting better at reading this map at least. Up. Sup?
I thought I recognized you. You look just like my horror of a little brother.
Then for your brother's sake and my own, it's time to put you in your place.
You fight well for a pack of brutes.
Oh, that face. That portrait. Okay. Let it.
Oh, we can skip my turn, you know.
Can I hit? Nope. For some reason, it won't let me do her special. Never mind. Okay. Back to plot.
How dare you challenge me?
Get wrecked. This dumbass has obviously never played a Fire Emblem game before.
If I were you, you're not gonna like what comes next.
You swine! Turn that loathsome face from my sight! In every way, you remind me of my wretch of a brother. I will be the end of you one day. I promise you that!
Does he not recognize Claude?
Shouldn't we go after him?
Nah. At the end of the day, he's still royalty. The last thing we need is some army tromping in here trying to avenge him, you know?
I'm sorry, is that lampshading the Three Houses discourse? Kinda feels like it is. But Claude, your brother is kind of a dumbass. He brought a wyvern to a bow fight. It's like he's never even played a Fire Emblem game before.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
And I have no idea who his voice actor is. I actually don't know who Shez's voice actors are either. And I tried looking it up and I could not find that information. And the demo doesn't have like a credits section for me to check. Unless I just couldn't find it.
I'm aiming high.
Yeah, killing a prince won't have any consequences.
I'm still just a delicate flower.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I've grown.
Still bulking up.
Is everybody gonna level up? Except Marianne, because I didn't bring her.
Nobles must be strong.
Yep, everybody's gonna level up.
My efforts are paying off.
Looked up Shez too, and it's annoying because I can't. Yeah, I know. It's like I couldn't find it anywhere.
I fought and I won.
You'd think they would have announced it by now, right? Like, the game's coming out, like, this week. I guess we'll just have to wait until we see the credits.
Not gonna forget this.
I'll master this. I bet this'll come in handy.
I've got the hang of it.
This is suitable.
I had this talent hidden.
Once the game come out, their VAs will just be like, yeah, I know, right?
We did it! We won! We held the locket.
Honestly, I expected more of a struggle.
See, Ignatz, you were over here worrying for nothing.
For some reason, the Almirans just didn't have the fight in them.
God damn. Roast them, guys.
If they were serious about beating us, we probably would have found our backs against the wall.
What matters is that we're safe, and no one from our house was killed.
Thanks to Holst! He was out there taking on thousands of soldiers all by himself!
I'm sorry, Holst was sitting in the base like a little bitch. Don't take this one away from me, Raphael. I did this.
I don't think it was actually thousands, although I agree, it was an impressive sight.
I'm sorry. What was this impressive sight? I didn't see it. I did all the work. Yeah, I'm gonna compete for attention with Holst because this is some bullshit.
Yeah, well, give me a couple years and I'll be swatting down tens of thousands.
Ugh.
If you're setting the bar at Holst, I guess I'd better aim high too. I mean, being a fellow merc and all.
Kinda nuts to think the Almiran Prince personally led their army against us.
And he somehow didn't recognize you, despite the fact that you're brothers. I got the finishing one.
From what I've heard, he's vying with the others for the throne.
Why do you guys know so much about each other's politics?
That kind of motive makes people dangerous. We'd best stay on our toes.
You think? I felt like we did a pretty good job of slamming the door in his face just now. If it's a throne he's after, we just kicked him a little further away from it. An embarrassing loss like this ought to deter any other siblings from trying the same stunt.
If they're reasonable people, which is a big if.
Oh boy, here we go. Are we gonna get to cancel Hilda? It all depends on what you say next.
You should trade places with my brother for a while and see how fun it is
Okay.
to keep chasing the Almirans away.
Claude, you sound a little too pleased, right? I hope we get to see Claude's mom. I need to know if she's actually a MILF or not. Or if Balthus is just like pulling our leg.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry, did I just get sincerity out of Claude here? He looks so sad about it.
We let House Goneril do all the heavy lifting, which isn't fair. And it isn't how you lead. On behalf of my house, I apologize.
This is weird. Claude, stop.
Oh, right. I forgot you're technically representing your grandfather here.
You came through with speedy reinforcements, and for that, I'm grateful.
Why does Holst look like he's just kind of like staring off into space? He's got like the 1,000-yard stare going on.
Also, Margrave Edmund showed me your budget for restorations to the locket. I hear you personally intervened to make sure the funds were secured. Very thorough and very helpful. Between that and your impressive tact on the battlefield, the Alliance will be in good hands once you take the reins.
Hey, it's an honor to be accepted by a man as valiant as you. I think we'll get along just fine.
That we will.
Stop winking at me, Claude.
Glad to hear it. So now that the battle's over...
Keep it in your pants.
I want to feast until I burst.
Okay.
Come on, let's all go toast to Lester's bright future.
Why is your hand floating 3 inches off of your hip?
Ooh, I'm so stuffed I can barely move. That Holst sure knows how to throw a party.
Too bad we didn't actually get to see it.
That's for sure. The nobles would treat us to a meal every now and then back when I was a merc. It was never anything like this. Thanks for arranging it, Lord Future Leader.
Come on, don't call me that. We're just classmates.
He has a title. They've used it multiple times.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. We can do better than classmates.
Claude, keep it in your pants.
What do you mean?
Once we're done with the Officers Academy, I was thinking you might join me in Lester for a while.
Claude?
I may have Regan blood, but I grew up about as far from nobility as you can get. I tend to get the full, who's this upstart treatment around Lester, so I could use someone reliable at my side. You're hunting a band of mercenaries, right? Well, maybe we can leverage my family's influence to track them down.
Okay.
And then you can do whatever it is you need to do.
Seems like a solid offer. Better than staying pent up in the academy at any rate.
Pent up in the academy? Why? Why do you guys do this to me? I'm gonna be slightly suspicious.
Why me? There are plenty of skilled students you could choose from.
Thought we'd been over this. I'm an outsider, and so are you. That makes us 2 peas in the wrong pie. Plus, we work well together.
In that case, I'm in. I need to find those mercenaries and repay what's owed.
The only thing I know about this is that Shez just like low-key doesn't get work for like 2 years until Claude's finally like, hey, you want to help me with something?
Glad to have you.
As the representative leader of the Alliance, Claude narrowly defends Fodlan's locket from Prince Shahid and the Omirans, but the future of the Alliance remains in jeopardy. Meanwhile, a power struggle breaks out in the capital of the Adrestian Empire, and a revolt over the right of succession takes root in the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
I'm gonna have to look up a map from the original 3 houses of Fodlan, because I'm pretty sure that it was like a serious detail that like most of the border between the Empire and the Kingdom is like topographically mountainous. And this map that clearly has topography on it shows absolutely no mountains between them. I have questions.
Golden Wildfire. To war.
Just noticed that the stained glass windows in the back are probably different, huh?
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Claude has inherited the leadership of Lester and toils to unite the nobles in the region. with Edelgard ruling as Emperor of Adrestia, and Dimitri sitting on the throne in Fargus. The three former schoolmates are striking out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. Edelgard declares war against the Central Church, causing the first tremor of a major upheaval.
Hey, thanks for coming. Sorry to make you wait. I couldn't get out of there any sooner.
Okay. I haven't really taken a good look at Claude's full outfit. I don't know how I feel about it. I appreciate getting rid of, like, the scraggly sideburns, because that was really bringing the whole look down before. But, like, I don't know about that, like, deer bird chest plate thing he's got with, like, the cravat, ascot, whatever it's called. I don't know about that. Some conflict might not have happened because our three protagonists are actually in positions of power. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Also, we're gonna have to talk about that gaudy-ass looking couch in the background that looks uncomfy as fuck, and Claude needs to get rid of it, like, yesterday. We also need to discuss the, like, shelf of nothing but random vases. What is that used for? Is that a stage? Is it just, like, a really wide shelf? It looks like two countertops mashed together. This place kind of looks like if I designed a house in The Sims.
You're looking kind of worse for the wear. Is running the Alliance really that rough?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. What doesn't kill you, but enough about me. How are things with you? Mercenary work keeping you busy?
Hardly. I came to Regan territory expecting steady work from your house, you know.
Yeah, Shez, you tell him. Also, looks like he still has the little Padawan braid. It's just tucked behind his ear for some reason.
But it still hasn't materialized. How's a merc supposed to make a living like this? It doesn't matter how much I train my sword arm if there's nothing to swing at.
Right. Sorry about that. I had a feeling your talents were going to waste here.
And is that just like a bunch of rolled up rugs back there in that pot? Like, what is going on with this decor? Claude, we need to have a conversation.
Oh, he had a feeling, did he? Where were those feelings while we were left high and dry for these last 2 years?
Claude, you're not being very much of a bro. And there's another pot with rugs stuffed in it.
I've been getting by guarding the local inns and all, but I'm at the end of my rope here. You mind if I move on? I hear there's plenty of work in the south for someone like me.
Whoa, slow down there, friend. Why do you think I asked you here? I'm ready to make you an official offer.
So, like, Claude confirmed, like, the worst lord to work for, right? Like, Dimitri's like, you can be the leader of my private army. And Edelgard's like, I'll make you a general. And Claude is like, can you just hold on for a couple of years? This is storage closet, but it must be. I wouldn't put that ugly couch out in public for people to see.
And there it is, just as I expected.
So war's coming then.
That's right. The new Emperor of Adrestia seems determined to bring a fight to the rest of Fodlan.
They also retcon Claude's height. I don't know if you've seen the memes going around, but I think he's like 2 centimeters taller in this game than he was in Three Houses.
And many along our southern border are worried she'll come after the Alliance.
They're right. They're right about that. You should probably listen to that.
Hence, all these meetings to plan our response. Are you familiar with the Leicester Roundtable?
You only mentioned it like 6 times in the prologue.
Not much. Just that it's a council held by some stuffy Alliance nobles.
That's basically it. The Alliance crowns no king and bows to no emperor. So instead, we just have a bunch of meetings when we want to get something done.
Okay, I don't hate Claude's winking portrait, but I find it really weird that, like, they keep using it over and over. Like, he's just standing there giving me all of this information with one eye closed. But then his model doesn't even wink at me, so like what's the point? Okay, hold on. The way his eyes like kind of panned over kind of makes me feel like he's looking at me.
Every last detail of Alliance policy and strategy has to be worked out and agreed upon by the 5 Great Lords at the Roundtable conferences.
Yes, we get it, Claude. You've created an oligarchy instead of a monarchy. We know.
Day after day, we go round and round, arguing and bickering over this or that. And as each of the lords only truly cares about their own skin, we never actually reach a decision on anything.
No wonder you look like you've been put through the ringer. Guess being a noble's not all fun and games.
I must just launch my controller into my computer screen by accident.
You could say that again. And while we sit around twiddling our collective thumbs, the Empire and their army could be right on our doorstep.
Like there's some glasses on that counter.
Nevertheless, I'll find a way to convince the other lords that they need to commit to deploying their troops. The real problem is what happens after. Armies need commanders, and those commanders need to be exceptional warriors that we can rely on.
And you're just gonna give me this position even though I haven't been doing anything for 2 years.
You're not gonna ask me to lead Alliance troops, are you?
You, my friend, hit the nail on the head. I want you fighting alongside me as one of the Alliance's commanders.
At least in the other 2 routes, I get like 2 years of practice. Like, come on, Claude. Okay, what? Hold on. There's another counter on his other side, and I can't tell what's on it, but I already know I'm gonna criticize it. Looks like a plate with some unknown substance. A mirror? A sword? Master Raphael, ooh. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm not a noble though. I'm not even a knight.
Who cares about titles? Isn't this why you came here in the first place?
I came here to help you as a mercenary. I never thought I'd be commanding troops.
Look, you'll be well compensated for your efforts. And you can do this. I know you can. What do you say?
I mean, yes, just because I'm going to have to anyways.
Hey, if there's money to be made swinging my sword around, I'm there. My coin purse will be happy about it too. Plus, it's not like I have anything better to do.
This is true.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. I have high hopes for you, my friend. Now then, looks like I've got a contract to draw up.
Where's the door to get out of this room?
Look who's here! It's been forever! Did you do something with your hair?
No. No, I didn't.
Nah, probably just lost some weight since you last saw me.
Okay.
You must not be eating enough. Those arms are like chicken bones.
Okay, Raphael did not get as S tier glow up, I'll just say that.
I imagine you've been doing a lot of mercenary work. And you probably haven't had time for proper meals, what with the way things have been going.
Also, poor Ignatz. Claude just wants people who are on his side in position. That is probably true. Nepotism does play a role. Poor Ignatz. They had 3 shots to give him a good haircut, and they failed every single one of them. Like, what is going on here? Why did they do this to you?
Time's not the issue here. Money is. And it's been really quiet in the Alliance, despite what's been going on elsewhere. The last 2 years have been hard on us mercenaries. It's not easy to land jobs when there's nobody to fight.
I'm not a huge fan of Leonie's glow up either. She kind of looks like the middle evolution.
Sounds like that's all gonna change at least. So, what are you all doing here?
There's like 3 categories of 3 Hopes glow ups. It's either like barely different, the awkward middle evolution, or like straight upgrade. And not a lot of them are straight upgrades.
At the last Roundtable conference, each of the 5 Great Lords agreed to contribute soldiers and officers to the Alliance army.
That's why I'm here. I'm guessing it's the same for you, Marianne?
Yes. My adoptive father sent me.
I'm in the same boat. Count Gloucester arranged my transfer.
Oh, that's right. You're doing the whole night thing for Lawrence's father now.
Yeah, some of them are straight up worse. Poor Caspar. I just want to know where they got the scar from. Who decided he was just gonna get a scar? What did Caspar do to you?
Raphael, didn't I hear your family started an inn? What are you doing here?
I could do without Hilda's, like, shorts in her redesign. I think the rest of it's fine. It's just the shorts bug me.
Claude sent me a letter asking me to come, and there was no way I'd miss this.
Same here. I guess Claude wanted to get all the golden deer back together, huh?
Hi.
That pretty much sums it up.
What?
There's no way I'm getting through this war without friends I trust by my side.
Can't place why. I think it's because it's like a bun, but it doesn't fully commit to being a bun. It's like got a ponytail. She basically like took Felix's pre-time skip hairstyle and just like added more bangs. Also, I will never get over like the abrupt way they'll just like walk into scene and everybody acts like that's not weird.
And there's Claude. Now our little reunion's complete.
Well, we are missing Lawrence.
Screw that guy.
Yeah, Count Gloucester sent one of his newest knights in Lawrence's place.
Yes. I suppose I should apologize for that.
Bully Ignatz hours, I guess.
I have no doubt Lawrence has his hands full protecting the border right about now.
Does anybody give a shit about him? I don't recall his hair being significantly better either. Poor guy.
And I'm guessing you're not exactly thrilled to see me instead of my brother.
For the time being, I've asked Holst to see to our defenses in case Elmira decides to take another run at our borders. Besides, I'm not about to let the Empire see our best card on the first play.
Holst is your best card? Really?
It's always been my plan to have you all here, and I'm sure we'll be reunited with Lawrence before long. After all, we'll be passing through Gloucester territory very shortly.
The Aramid River serves as the border between the Alliance and Empire. I imagine we'll want to fortify its banks and close off the Great Bridge of Myrden.
That would be ideal, yes. Since that's the only way to get to the monastery from the Empire. And that's gonna drive me fucking crazy until the end of my days.
Yes, Claude?
That's right. There are many large bridges spanning the Aramid, but the terrain on the eastern bank is less than ideal. The Great Bridge of Myrden is the only one suitable for crossing into the Alliance with a significant military force.
Okay. Sorry.
So if the Empire's looking to attack us, blockading the Great Bridge will severely limit their options.
I would have sunk all the other bridges, just personally, from a tactical standpoint.
Of course, that means the enemy will do everything in their power to take control of it.
You can always rebuild it later.
So, while I'm happy to see you all again, I'm afraid we don't have time to reminisce.
He's right. We need to get ready to move out.
I have a feeling that they increased Claude's height slightly so that he would be taller than Femshez, because I think Femshez is taller than Femleth. Yeah. This is the same dialogue.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
All these armies build the exact same bases, right? I will forgive having the exact same bases for every army if the bases change chapter to chapter. Because I would rather... Yeah, there goes Lorenz. Because I would rather get unique camps every chapter than get, like, the same camp but 3 different unique styles. You know what I mean? Yeah, war is a human enterprise. No, I don't want to talk to you again. I gotta say, Shamir kind of feels like the most tacked on recruit for this.
Excuse me.
I still can't believe the Empire is gonna invade the Alliance. I have so many friends there. I don't want to have to fight them. what's gonna happen to Lester, or all of Foldland for that matter. I don't know, friend. Hilda's just over here in the closet. Oh, we finally got the Golden Deer together again, and now war's on our doorstep.
Hello.
Oh, but maybe that's exciting for you, since you're a mercenary and all.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't exactly hoping for a war, but yeah, it can be tough for mercenaries if things are a little too peaceful. Sounds like a pretty sad profession, then. I wish we could just have peace forever. War is such a pain. Yes, Hilda. It is a pain. Very astute of you. A directory of information on each region within the Lester Alliance. As it contains no confidential information, it can be viewed and checked out freely. 1180 edition. Regan. Fertile plains and meadows constitute most of the territory in the capital city of Deirdre, probably. It is a gorgeous port dubbed the aquatic capital. Though no industry dominates, Regan boasts robust fishing, agriculture, and commerce and manufacturing. I thought no industry dominates. Whatever. With a lack of mineral resources being the region's only real drawback. Oscar, a county second only to Regan in size in all of the Alliance. Composed of woodlands and plains, its industries make great use of its natural resources. Agriculture, including dairy farming, as well as lumber and hunting, all flourish here. The region also has a strong tradition in the arts, as the capital, Edgaria, is home to many artists' workshops. That explains Lorenz. Daphnel, Marquisate? I don't know. Nestled between mountains to the west and the vast plains of the Vermeer River out the east. Bordering the kingdom and with easy access to Deirdre, the region has become a hotbed for all manner of commerce. The uninhabitable Valley of Torment, Islo, can be found within Daphnel borders. Phlegathon. A small viscounty, yet nevertheless home to the Great Bridge of Murden that spans the Aramid River, which gives it a huge advantage in trade. Hilda's still in the closet. She used to be the case. Damn. Seward. A small mountainous viscounty with no notable products. I'm glad you brought it up then. Albany, a viscounty and stopover for pilgrims on their way to the monastery. Burgundy, a viscounty, an eastern gateway to the monastery near the source of the Aramid River, a feature number of natural sites, including the Caledonian Plateau. Okay, I know how to play this game, thanks. Oh, goddess.
Yeah, I don't
Praying
know.
to the goddess again, huh? Must be rough for you nobles having to follow your family's orders all the time. No, it's fine. I wouldn't be any use. Okay, hold on. I wouldn't be any use to my adoptive father if I stayed home anyway. But I do not want to take part in this war. I couldn't bear to hurt someone else. Is it true the Empire is going to invade Leicester? There's no way to do business if towns and villages get destroyed. This is life and death for us merchants.
I would appreciate
Please do whatever it takes to drive them out. We'll provide you with whatever wares we can, of course. I heard about this place where there's always something going on. I'm talking about Abyss, right underneath Garreg Mach. Those who can't bear the light of day live down there. One of my childhood friends works as their gatekeeper. Are we about to get like an Abyss Keeper, Mr. Backup, mercenary, friend, love triangle? I hope they're alright. Wait, you don't believe me? I got a letter from them right here. Wait, where'd it go? Letter from the Abyss Keeper. It's been a while. As usual, I have something to report again today. I mentioned the Ashen Wolves before, right? They're a group of kids that missed out on graduating from the Officers Academy up on the surface. I wrote that 3 of them in particular seemed like they'd be trouble. Well, I'll make it 4. Yuri, Happy, Constance, and now Balthus. All of them are a real headache. That said, they're definitely keeping me on my toes. Just the other day, we found a huge hole leading up to the monastery. We had to hurry and push a boulder in front of it. A densely written letter in distinctly spiky handwriting. Interesting. I might have passed being an apprentice, but I'm definitely still a novice mercenary. So I'll just keep putting in work and making my way up for now.
Right on.
Go for it. Oh, that's not gonna give me any friendship points with you, then why did I even bother? Yeah, I'll be cheering you on. Thanks, but you better not slack off if you don't want me surpassing you. I'll get all the experience I can until I become the best mercenary around. Good for you. Hey, Commander, you look like you've been through the ringer. Not that that's unusual. Ouch. Let's say we drink ourselves silly till we have to fight. Everyone will be more inclined to do so if you lead the charge. What, is it odd that I'm here? My contract with the Knights of Saros ended. I'm back to being a mercenary.
Hey!
You should have been able to renew your contract, why didn't you? I'm not a devout believer. It wasn't where I belonged, or at least that's how I felt. As of now, I'm a regular mercenary, just like you, looking forward to us working together. Okay, so your contract ended in this timeline, but like not in the 5-year timeline? I don't know. Seems contrived.
How are you?
What's up, Puffy Pants? When the Officers Academy shut down, I thought my path to knighthood had closed as well, but thanks to Lorenz, I'm now officially a knight of House Gloucester. Feel bad for him. Let's do it. Lorenz cornered you and wouldn't take no for an answer, huh? Oh yeah, he kind of seems like the kind of guy who would do that. Not at all. Lorenz approached me because he knew I was distraught.
I can do this.
I've been training all I can these past 2 years. I'm sure I'll be of use.
Are you busy?
Lord Acheron's territory covers a strategic location on the northern side of the Great Bridge of Myrden. The man has an unfavorable reputation, however. The Alliance should have joint control of the bridge, but he collects tolls from any who use it. Rumor has it he's also hired ruffians to attack the villages of neighboring nobles. Well, that's a shitty... Wait, infirmary? There's an infirmary? What function could this possibly have? Why is there a classroom here? Why am I getting flashbacks to Three Houses? What function do you have? This is a lot bigger than it looks on the on the outside.
My muscles are in peak condition.
If Lester's in danger, then it's time for my muscles to show the enemies who's boss. Good thing I kept working out after school ended.
I love
You're looking ripped as ever. I'm impressed. Now this is nothing. I gotta start working out for real to make sure I'm in tip-top shape.
How about that?
You're in pretty good shape yourself, but it's too bad you're so skinny. You ought to train with me sometime. Will he shoot me if I stand in front of him? Oh my god. Oh, okay. It went slightly over my head. We're fine.
Right.
I don't really get what's going on, but the more work, the better. I'll gladly fight if it means not worrying about where my next meal is coming from. I still think the lions have the most interesting explore dialogue here.
A moment of your time.
Between you and me, I heard the Empire's real goal is to dismantle the Central Church. That's why they restored the Southern Church's authority out of the blue. It's pretty tough to swallow, even if they aren't rejecting the Church of Saros as a whole.
Do you have a minute, if I may?
House Gloucester and House Phlegathon. I can't believe they named that. Guard the area around the Great Bridge of Myrden. Count Gloucester is rather eccentric, but I'm more concerned about Viscount Phlegathon. They call him the Weather Vane for a reason. He's liable to betray us at the slightest breeze. Remember to keep your guard up if you ever meet the man by the name of Acheron. Acheron? Lethe? I don't know. Phlegathon. Why did they do that? Why did they do that to him?
Please listen.
With Claude being so young, there had been talk of appointing a different noble to be the leader of the Alliance. Apparently, Count Gloucester has been brewing various schemes to that regard behind closed doors. He's not doing a very good job of hiding it if this random general knows about it then, I guess. But he couldn't secure the other nobles' cooperation, so his plans fizzled out in the end. After all, he is the only one who would profit from making himself Alliance leader.
Well, how'd it go?
Yeah, give me my rewards.
Any result's a good result.
Okay. 1179 edition. A register of prominent noble houses in the Leicester Alliance. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Sarah. Students are forbidden from removing it or perusing it. House Regan, the leading house of the Leicester Alliance and descendants of one of the 10 elites. In the Crescent Moon War of 881, they spearheaded the move toward independence from the kingdom, as well as the establishment of the Republic by its former vassals. They have held the esteemed responsibility of leading the Alliance Roundtable ever since. The position of... Why wasn't this on the last page? There's enough room. The position of this House of Dukes relies on the noble rank bestowed upon it by the kingdom well before the Alliance's founding. Current Duke... Why is this so many pages? The current Duke Regan's heir, Godfrey... Claude's... Dad... No, not dad. Claude's uncle's name is Godfrey. Died in an accident while on duty. Accident, scare quote. Well, he did leave behind a surviving daughter. She is presently unaccounted for. House Goneril, descendants of one of the 10 elites. It is a military house that's chiefly tasked with the military strikes and defense against the Elmarian army, mostly due to the territory's position in the east. Lord Holst, the next head of the house, is widely renowned as the Alliance's bravest general. Does he have a crest or not? Do we know? No idea. House Ordelia, a house of counts with land in the east of Leicester territory. In 1167, it was involved in House Hrim's rebellion, and the Empire retaliated by repeatedly meddling in the house's internal affairs, leading to a sharp decline in his noble standing. Claude has a cousin? No, I think Godfrey's his uncle. I don't think he ever had any kids. Descendants of one of the 10 elites, the House of Counts hails from the southern Leicester territory. The current head of the house is ambitious, excels at public relations, and has an influential voice among the 5 noble families with voting rights at the Leicester Alliance Roundtable, second only to House Regan. House Edmund, a house of Margraves with land in the north of Leicester territory. Don't need any- oh no, never mind. His beneficial trade policies, emphasizing fair use of its personal harbors, have awarded the house a great deal of clout, to such a degree that it was eventually accepted into the ranks of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. Their current head of house is a renowned orator. House Daphne, descendants of one of the 10 elites of the formerly among the 5 great lords of the Alliance. It lost much power due to internal discord. For the last several generations, no head of House Daphne was born a crest. In spite of this, it still maintains its status as a noble family. Okay. Trying to get through that as fast as possible. Let's go, Claude.
Got a minute?
There you are, Shez. Let me give you a rundown of our plan. What did you knock over, Dante? I think it was the TV remote. Take a look at this map. I am looking at the map. Our camp is located right over here. We're headed to the Great Bridge of Murden, which is here. The thing is, the territories in between us are having trouble keeping order. We can't pass through with things as they are now.
Long story short,
We'll need to drive out the bandits to secure a safe route to the bridge. Make sure you're fully prepared. You don't want to regret it later. It might be worth it to check out the training grounds or the marketplace. Feel free to use them to improve your weapons and get ready for battle. Yep. You gonna let me teleport? Training grounds first.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, Claude. Isn't he already something, though? Yeah, he's already, like, Wyvern Master. I don't need to use the seal on him. Shamir, however, I can make into an archer. Never mind, she's already an archer. Why does it... whatever. I can't do anything yet. This game is really over-tutorialized. You should have an option to turn them off after you've played at least once, right? Let's go Raphael and Ignatz. Even though you were sadly no homoed by your ending, I still ship you. You're in Leone, I guess. Go.
That's enough for today.
I kinda wish they would prioritize giving me special conversations, but...
How's this?
Getting strong. I've got the hang of
Can't wait.
let's switch out Hilda for Scythia, I guess.
I actually learned a thing or two.
Hey.
Glad I haven't been
Getting stronger.
Dual Devastator.
I'll master.
Okay, now switch out Leone for... And...
Training can be the difference between
victory and defeat. Yeah, I know. Get Hilda upgraded.
I could get behind.
Who else do I want to waste a seal on? I guess Raphael can be a brawler.
Not gonna stop now.
Unable to use combat arts or magic. No, just do it. Do it without me, I don't care. Ignat's gonna be an archer. I don't know how I feel about those pants of yours, Ignat's. They're like clown pants. Oh, let's get a cab in here. A mounted unit, thank God. I guess Claude's mounted now, but...
This is great.
Okay, one more training. Switch you in for Lysithia. I'll bring Leon back. And Hilda, because I have a feeling I'm going to use Hilda more than anything else.
Some training can only be done with a partner.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
I'll remember.
Oh, did they get a conversation?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, Lysithia, go be a mage.
No matter the path.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I think that makes everybody an intermediate class. You guys do not get to see support. Lame. Okay, let's see here. Let's evaluate. Shez obviously gets conversations with everybody except for Shamir. She only gets 2 with Shamir for whatever reason. Claude gets a B with Ignatz, a B and an A with Hilda, an A with Marianne, nothing with Shamir. I have a feeling Shamir is gonna be like Manuela and just get jack shit. So he actually has a conversation with everybody. That's nice. Okay. He gets conversations with Ignatz again. Don't screw it up this time. Ignatz gets an A with Lorenz. I actually don't remember who the deer got different support levels with in the original game, so I don't know why I'm expending so much time on this. Wow, Shamir doesn't get to talk to anybody here. At least Manuela got a conversation with Yuritsa.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Let's get all these tutorials out of the way.
carry a little of that. Hope to see you again soon.
And on to our obligatory pre-chapter battles.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright. Eliminate the bandits. Bandits are sitting on a stockpile of supplies after raiding nearby villages. Eliminate the bandits and recover the supplies. Yep. Let's do it. Okay, I want to play Claude. Keep Hilda. Yes, Shez is useful. Yeah, 2-player mode. That's a thing.
Time to put my plan into action.
We're going to win this.
What plan, Claude? Go to bed.
Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
I'll be my adjutant.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, let's see how this goes. So far, I think that the mounted playstyles have been a lot better in this game than they were in the original Warriors. I was just dead Linhard. But we'll see how Claude plays. The original Warriors, the mounted playstyles were just really weird. Oh, hi. Don't hit me. Stop. I'm again having a bit of an issue trying to figure out where Claude's hitbox is exactly. His hitbox seems a little wonky to me, but maybe that's just me.
I've got this.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
We did it.
Sorry, but nothing can stop me.
Nice moves, Claude.
Like, I can't quite tell what can hit him and what can't because the wyvern is, like, so up in the sky. Also, kind of hoping we don't get Fire Emblem Heroes ults with these guys, because, we're just gonna be stuck with, bow flyer, lance infantry, and axe armor again, I guess.
We managed to contain things here.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
Where are you?
Let's work together.
Where am I going? Oh, defeat 300 enemies. Do the enemies I have already killed count?
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
What's next?
Oh, let's see here.
Not a I've got this.
Leonie done. Yeah, Leona's.
Got it.
We'll kill that guy.
Time to make it.
It's all you, Hilda.
Leaving it all to you, Claude.
Like all of it? Blame me all you want.
Oh, he's like, blame me all you want. Interesting.
Go ahead and blame me if you want, but no one stands in the way of my goals.
No one can beat you when you pull out all the stops, Claude.
Shez is in trouble? How is Shez in trouble? You've got like mega weapon triangle advantage over there. Deal with it yourself. I don't hate the way Claude plays. wind effects, though. Those do be tickling my brain in toxic ways. Yeah, see, Shez, you were fine. Take out that guy. The kitchen? Where are we? Why does your fortress have a kitchen, and why is that a strategic point for me to hit?
Got it. Time to make...
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
I hope that works.
When did we capture this base? Or did I just do that and I wasn't paying attention?
Hey, I'm doing pretty well today.
Nice moves, Claude.
Oh, the plaza's fine.
Keep the enemy away from it.
Alright, no, go get the enemy away from the plaza. Okay, Shez, you done over there? Finally?
Not a problem.
Good, now go...
I've got this.
Not that one.
Not a problem.
This one.
I've got this.
There we go, side mission successful.
Thank you. I'll repay you somehow.
It'd be really nice if they could stop throwing sword foes at me. Leone's putting in some work at least.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Or the rest is up to you.
Too easy.
You're fine, Leone.
One slip could cost me my life.
Okay.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
What's next?
I really just can't wait for this whole game to be out. Okay, great, now Leone, go start work on this.
I got this. Got it. Time to make a name.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I hope that works.
It's all you, Hilda.
Leaving it all to you, Claude.
Like all of it? Blame me all you want.
Blame me all you want is kind of a weird quote there, but we'll roll with it.
Go ahead and blame me if you want, but no one stands in the way of my goals.
No one can beat you when you pull out all the stops, Claude.
Probably should have saved that special for fighting these guys instead of right there, but...
This will help secure our victory.
I'm supposed to be able to dismount him, right? How do I do that? Probably B? Leonie, you can handle that guy. I believe in you.
Got it. Time to make.
Stop locking onto him, thank you. Oh, mounted units are so necessary in these games. Whooshan over.
Face my comrades after this.
Where did you go? Use you?
Easy.
You. So what if I did this? Oh, he just like flips right off that thing. That's pretty dope. And he has the same moveset as he did before, though. That's a little disappointing. Couldn't put too much budget into the archer movesets, I guess. Glad you missed. There we go. Good boy.
I knew we'd pull out the win.
Probably didn't S-rank that though, right? Probably took too long. Yep. I feel like the completion times in this game are a little less forgiving than the original Fire Emblem Warriors.
I fought and I won.
Yeah, yeah. Good for you.
Not gonna forget this.
So again, I wonder how you go back and S-rank stages that you played already. It's like you can't go back to the previous chapter and do the previous chapter's like map, right?
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but it's actually quite the lucky break for you.
Wasn't expecting a cutscene here. I thought it was gonna make me do the tutorial stuff. I don't think this is in the other routes.
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And with all your associates here, you should have a large enough force to take on you-know-who.
Oh, we're actually addressing that in this route?
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
That is not how you spell that. Right? It's just desserts, not just deserts. This game has some typos.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can, like, you know, like, how mercenaries work, but you don't remember anything. You're a little worldly, Arvis. Arvis. That was a weird Freudian slip.
Do we have an understanding then?
Oh, hey, Lorenz showed up.
I understand your
Oh, no, that's his
request,
dad.
but I make no promises to honor it at this time. Pardon my candor, but you have yet to earn my confidence.
Can we talk about how Lorenz just, like, yoinked his dad's hairstyle for the time skip?
I shall observe how this war progresses and then make the decision myself. Now, good day to you.
Like, you killed Claude's uncle, right? Why do you look less evil than everyone in the Empire?
Oh, father.
Oh. Aaron showed up. I see you're sort of mimicking the unfortunate hair.
The current Alliance leader and I have finished our discussion. I will be taking my leave now.
Who cut your hair in the back like that? Who did that to you, Lorenz?
Everything okay, Claude? That seemed tense.
On the contrary, our conversation couldn't have been more pleasant. Count Gloucester is always a delight.
Not the time for sarcasm.
If that was meant to be a joke, you will note that I am not laughing.
Lawrence, it's been far too long. I'm glad to see you're safe and well.
Yes, well, I doubt I will be either of those things for much longer. The Imperial Army has begun its march northward. Incidentally, what were you discussing with my father?
Oh, you know, just what the Lords should do in the unlikely event that the Imperial Army crosses into Alliance territory.
Unlikely, hmm?
And how did my father respond?
So wait, are we about to lose the Bridge of Murden fight? Because, like, clearly the Imperial Army is over it and in Alliance territory in the Empire half of this.
With a whole lot of words, but not a lot of clarity.
Hardly surprising. My father does not even share his innermost thoughts with me, and I am his heir.
Lawrence, let me ask you something. Would you go along with his decisions no matter what?
What exactly do you mean?
Say, for example, if your father pledged his allegiance to the Empire, would you follow suit?
Yes.
Do you think Count Gloucester's going to betray us, Claude?
Of course not. It's just a hypothetical.
Claude has clearly played Three Houses.
Well then, that's a serious what if. Almost sounds like you're trying to provoke Lawrence.
No, it is quite all right. In fact, it is a perfectly reasonable query, given my father's actions as of late. However, my father takes tremendous pride in being one of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. He would not betray us to the Empire lightly. I, for one, still have faith in him.
I won't deny that your father is a great man, Lawrence. I just wish he regarded me with anywhere near the same level of esteem.
Okay then, now we're gonna have the surveying tutorial.
Of course.
The enemy is utilizing a cluster formation. In that case, I have a perfect strategy in mind. I'll go give the archers their order. Create a farming village from bandit control. Villagers give you a gift in return. Thank you, friends. Oh, now we're gonna get, like, the food tutorial. So many tutorials. Hey, Shaz. Hey, Hilda.
Let's see.
I am so much taller than you. Sorry to bug you when you're so busy, but I'm in a bit of a bind. We don't have enough people to keep up with all the tasks around camp. Would you mind volunteering? Talk to the chore master about volunteering when you have a moment. Of course, Hilda is... Instructions? So, Shez, talk to these dots.
If I may.
I see you're here as well, Shez. Has House Regan hired you as a mercenary? War could erupt at any moment. You must be prepared to spring into action.
Right on.
I've been ready. So ready, in fact, that I'm tired of waiting. Well, that's most encouraging. I expect to see that confidence on the battlefield as well. However, as the heir to a high-ranking noble family, I shall be the one making the greatest name for myself. I suggest you remember that. I'm sure I will, friend. Alright, let's go talk to Claude.
Got a minute? You know,
Hey, I got some new information. I'll fill the others in later, but for now, know that the Empire rejected the Central Church's authority.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
long story short,
In layman's term, Edelgard is picking a fight with Rhea, the Archbishop, and not the sexy kind. She claims the Central Church has forced its own self-serving doctrine upon the people of Fodlan, and that they abuse their authority by meddling in other governments and profiting off of their position. Long story short, Edelgard says she won't stand for it anymore. Oh, well, regardless of whether that's all true, it's got nothing to do with the Alliance, right? I wouldn't say that. The Central Church is headquartered at Garrick Mach, and the fastest way to get there is straight through the Alliance territory. See? They're retconning it. Instead of it being the only way, it's now the fastest way. I'm telling you, they're quietly retconning the only way to get to Garrick Mach through the Empire is through Alliance territory bullshit. Sorry, I'm unreasonably mad about that. So far, the Empire hasn't tried to negotiate with us at all, which means they plan to force their way through here. Edelgard might be hoping she can vanquish both the Alliance and the Kingdom in one go and rebuild Fodlan from the ground up.
the nerve.
But we're not going to just roll over. If they want to fight, we've got no choice but to give it to them. Claude has a spine. Excellent. Looking for volunteers to help around the camp. We all need to chip in to make life here as pleasant as possible. Yeah.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's have... Okay. Hilda is not good at any of these. Hilda's good at the street stall. How have you two together? I want to see if you get any special dialogue.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I don't think I'm cut out for this. You take the lead, Claude.
This is the only task you're good at, Hilda.
Okay, but you're still going to have to pull your weight.
That went surprisingly well. We're like a dream team.
Something like that. I'm just glad you actually pitched in.
I don't hate the Claude Hilda ship. Just throwing that one out there.
Oh, yay!
Thanks so much for all your help. Want to have some tea now that everything's finished? Oh wait, maybe it's mealtime already. Speaking of, you've been a mercenary a long time, right? What kind of food did you use? Well, I usually make my own food, so this reminds me, I am...
Oh, definitely.
Really? Wow, I had no idea. Now you just have to make something for me. That's okay, right? Okay, Hilda. We've got some ingredients here if you need any. Feel free to use them. Did I get a support conversation? With whomst? Oh, with Claude. Okay, let's see it.
Hey, Claude. Looks like you had another one of those meetings. You finally finished?
I can't tell if they're like just nodding to like Claude's mysterious off-screen meetings in Three Houses where everything relevant to Claude's character happens.
For today, yeah. But we're picking up right where we left off tomorrow.
Ugh, that's a lot of talking. What could possibly call for that much discussion?
Well, first, we need to settle on a direction for the Alliance. And then come all the pesky little details. All responsibilities need to be doled out fairly, but each territory has different resources and different circumstances, you know? So it's tricky to figure out what's really fair. There's no one answer that works across the board.
But you're their leader. Can't you just make a bunch of decisions and get it over with?
Yeah, you thought, Shez.
No can do, I'm afraid. I may be the leader, but I'm still just one of the 5 Great Lords. Sure, I may be the idea man, but I don't have the authority to enforce anything on my own. On top of all that, most nobles are experts at focusing on what's good for their own territory instead of what would benefit the Alliance as a whole. When priorities clash, the debates just go around and around in endless circles. Makes me wonder if we'll ever reach a consensus on anything.
You got them to agree to send troops to the Great Bridge of Myrden. That's something.
Hold on. Do you really think you'll win the war like this? You'll always be on the defensive if you can't act decisively.
I hear you, believe me. The process works much better in times of peace. But since we're at war, it's frustrating to say the least. What's worse is that it's near impossible to get a read on the situation. I don't have the foggiest idea how we're going to overcome this. Say, mind if I pick your brain? What would you do in my shoes?
What, me? Well, I guess I'd...
Give him the old ba-bam. Skirt around them with a nice whoosh.
You gotta just give him a nice whoosh. Deal with him that way.
Very succinct advice, Shez. Almost so succinct that you can't tell what the hell you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Whoosh. You care to spell that one out for me?
What I'm saying is, why not just get rid of all the talking?
You mean get rid of the Alliance's council altogether?
Undermine your system of government, Claude. On a whim.
If you give yourself more authority, then it won't take as long to make decisions. It doesn't even have to be permanent. You could go back to the old way once things are peaceful again.
You know, the Romans tried that, Shez. They're all dead now.
But I guess that wouldn't go over too well with the other nobles, huh?
Actually, I think you're onto something. Can't say it hasn't crossed my mind before.
We talk about how Claude is wearing a ring over his glove. Over there on the left hand. Why is he doing that?
If folks at the Round Table just keep looking out for their own territory's interests, we'll be in a world of hurt if the Alliance is ever invaded.
So his gloves are like kind of off-white. It's kind of bothering me.
I just wish they could see that.
Whoa, are you seriously considering it, Claude?
Of course. Unfortunately, the possibility of it actually happening right now is basically zero. But you've given me a lot to chew on. Let's do this again sometime.
Just say the word.
Okay, mealtime.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay. Nobody likes small fish skewers. That's sad. Nobody likes this either. What to say, does anybody in this army like anything? I have a feeling Claude doesn't like it. Nope. And Hilda doesn't like this one. Alright, you guys are having grilled herring. All there is to it.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Having a meal with everyone really gets me fired up.
I don't know, eating just makes me sleepy. Is it nap time yet?
I don't think that was a unique dialogue. Unfortunate.
Amazing.
Oh, that was way better than I expected. Thanks. I'm sure the others enjoyed it too. It feels good to give a gift to somebody else, doesn't it? And it doesn't have to be food either. Reminds me, you've probably picked up stuff on the battlefield, right? You might have something that would make a good gift. Claude's getting a floral adornment, because that's all I've got, and I'm not buying anything else for him. What's up, nerd? I guess I have an owl feather. Appreciated by everybody. Okay. Peace, long rides, archery, topics of curiosity, blind reliance on gods, leaving things to chance, being bound by common sense. What? Being bound by common sense actually sounds like a good thing to be.
Hey, this is great. Thanks.
Not sure why I got an owl feather on this route and absolutely no other route, but okay.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Okay, let's see. This is probably gonna be a tiny battle. Clean up in Phlegathon. Base, eliminate them and report to Acheron. Has been surrounded, most likely by bandits, rescue attackers. Yeah. That's gonna be a bigger one. I'm guessing this one's like an itty bitty little battle. Or not, I don't know. Yep, got it. Okay, Claude's gonna have a bit of a rough time on the app. Hilda might actually be worth a damn. Leonie's okay. Anybody actually good on this map?
Guess there's no time to waste. I'll do my best.
Marianne doesn't suck either, though they're both like level 1s, so we better have somebody who can carry some weight around here. I haven't gotten to play Shamir yet. Bring Shamir.
Let's clean up. Time to go.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Hilda, come be my adjutant.
Let's do this. Come with me.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
Alright, and you two are just gonna start going up here.
You can count on me. I'll do.
You'll be fine.
Feel free to do my share of the fighting too.
Oh, I didn't optimize my weapons. I'm so confused. Things are happening so fast. What do you mean you're hearing the Port Town meeting hall? Go away.
I might be in a little trouble.
You're fine, Lysithia. Oh, no. No, I don't want to set up.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
I don't want to set up my Windows device.
My apologies, but we require immediate support.
Cool. Okay.
You can count on me.
Go.
I'll do my best.
Okay. You'll be fine, Lysithia. I believe in you. 25% is not 0.
What did you expect?
There's still more I can do.
Okay, this is not going as well as I hoped. Legathon officer?
I'll have my fill of bloodshed.
Okay. Somebody's a little extreme. Oh, okay, the Pegasus Knight's dead.
If I were to die here. Every failure has something to teach us.
I'm sorry, I'm like kind of trying to put out fires over here. It's not my fault that you brought a Pegasus to an archer fight.
Please, excuse me, is this okay?
16% ain't 0. You're fine.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
That worked. What a relief.
Oh, good. Okay.
On my mark.
I don't believe they got special dialogue there, huh?
Whoa, you mean me? Here, finish it.
Okay, I think that's all of those assholes threatening the base camp. Oh, you're fine, Lysithia.
I'm pissed now.
We're playing on casual. You're fine. Oh, that was the main mission?
I hope this victory moves us closer to our desired future.
Alright. See, little battle. Odlin's fiercest femmes? We're gonna have to talk about that later.
I aspire to improve.
Is that like win a battle using all female characters or something?
See? I can pull my weight too. I bet this'll come in handy.
I'll put this to good use.
Hopefully all of my explore didn't require me finishing all of the side missions. Except we're not gonna be able to do that because the demo's gonna end.
Do you have a moment?
No. What do you want from me? So I picked up some useful materials in the previous battle. I would like you to use them to expand a facility. Would you mind doing that for me? Seek out the facilities master you was told what to do. First things first. What's the support conversation I unlocked? Hilda.
Whew, glad that's finally over.
Oh, hey! Nice job out there.
You too, Hilda. Good to see you back safe and sound. That was one close fight, huh?
You think so? I didn't even break a sweat.
Really? Well, I guess we did have the upper hand for most of it.
We sure did. And yet you still charged headfirst into the most contested part of the battlefield. You know, that's why you end up feeling like every battle is some huge ordeal. It's so unnecessary.
Whoa, hey now. Unnecessary? That's a little harsh. Someone has to get in there and turn the battle in our favor, even if it's dangerous.
I know, but why do you always have to be that someone? Living fast and loose is only gonna land you in an early grave.
Stop having a point, Hilda.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to live like anything. This is just how mercenaries are. You can't distinguish yourself by hanging around in the back. And if you don't stand out, you don't get paid. People notice you if you do something showy on the front lines. And that can bring in the next job, you know?
You're basically commanding an entire army now? What does recognition matter at this point?
You're probably right. I guess I've just gotten so used to fighting like that, it's hard to change. Aren't there a bunch of mercenaries in Goneril territory? Pretty sure I've heard of a merc company stationed at the throat.
Yeah, we use mercenaries a lot when we're beating back the Almiran army.
Then I'm sure they're the same as me. Haven't you seen them going all hog wild, competing with each other up at the front?
I've never really fought with them, but I can imagine that they're way different from regular knights. My brother is always going on about how some guy from some mercenary company or other died fighting at his side.
Yeah, Hilda. That's like the kind of thing you would go on about. That sounds kind of traumatizing.
No surprise there. The more a merc makes a show of themselves, the easier it is for the enemy to spot them.
Right? And that's exactly why I'm worried about you. You don't have to stress about grabbing attention and getting paid anymore. So just take it easy, okay? We don't want you dying before your time.
Yeah, okay, I'll keep that in mind. It's not like I have a death wish or something. I can't really change my fighting style overnight, but I'll try to keep the recklessness to a minimum. Don't worry. You know, I've never seen a noble worry so much about a mercenary. You just sit back and enjoy the show, all right?
Enjoy the show? Yeah, that sort of talk is so not making me feel any better.
Okay, let's see here. Facilities master.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
I don't think... Oh no, we can. We can get 2. Seems like a very short... There's gotta be more to this, right?
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Of a reward.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Okay, let's go survey this stuff.
How about it?
Strength throwing, I guess. I don't know. That's gonna be complete all side mission. Yep, it's exactly the same in all of them. I think it's a similar sort of setup too. Okay.
My time to shine.
Bring Claude. Ignace is the. I really don't need 2 archers on the map. I really don't need 3 archers on this map. I already have Hilda. It's like our least sucky other. Let's go ahead and switch to Claude up here. Let's bring Shiz.
I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this
Hurry,
thing.
they're waiting for our help.
Claude.
Let's try this. I'll give you a hand.
So then I want Shiz to come up here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Rescue this guy, and Leonie can start working on this.
Who cares if we're at a disadvantage? We'll turn the tables lickety-split.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
You want me behind you?
I've got this!
I think the warrior gauge doesn't fill up as fast in this game.
All right, take it down.
I also feel like I'm taking a lot less time on this one than I was on the other ones. I think it took me like 6 hours to get through the lions and like 5 hours to get through the eagles, and I'm only at like 3 hours of playing this. For the deer, I've been like skipping through some of Arvel's stuff, but like really not that much. Like just the stuff that was already repeated like 1,000 times. But other than that, I've been like watching everything and like listening to the voice acting. Hey, Shiz, go take out.
Not a problem.
I know.
I've got this.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
We did it.
Like, I don't know if I'm just getting better at this game or if this route is just like genuinely kind of shorter for whatever reason.
Got it. Time to make it too easy.
Maybe the Fodlan's Locket map was just way easier to navigate. I spent a lot of time running around the Ferdiad map trying to figure out how to get to where I needed to go.
Don't mind if I do.
My map was honestly confusing, right? Well, it's like, it's not even like it was like super crazy, like confusing. It's just that like, if you wanted to go anywhere on it, you had to go like all the way up and around and up and around and up and around and up and around and up and around.
I've got this.
Oh, is that my side mission? Well, I'm gonna go take care of that.
Let's get started.
It's just not a very well laid out map, and the N-Bar map is not that much better.
We did it.
You guys already done with that?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Hey, Mr. Thief Man. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch to Claude.
Thanks.
No, 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 no. Get back here.
Let's try this. I'll give you a hand.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Wanted to switch to Claude. Okay, Claude, can you actually hit the guy? Thank you.
I'm dragging the others down.
Let's go pick up that chest before I forget. It's a real weird way to open a chest, Claude. You see that he had his arrow just like levitating in his hand. Oh, interesting. It says that their support rank is in the corner. I didn't notice that. Okay, now I want to switch to Hilda.
It's my turn, you know.
Lily taking care of her shit. What are you doing, girl?
Got it.
Go take care of this guy.
Time to make a name for myself.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
What's next?
Hooray! That sweet smell of success.
We're not losing to anyone!
Main mission, okay. I'm kind of enjoying playing as Hilda, but I'm pretty sure she just has the same exact moveset as Edelgard. Do I have any active side missions? How do I check that? Pete Brigand. Okay, I finished the side mission. Assuming there's no more side missions coming. Okay, let's go kill this nerd.
Give him all you got, Hilda.
Just don't miss.
Wait, you're asking me? Here's the finisher.
We did it! Yay, okay.
We pulled off the rescue. That's cause enough for celebration.
We rescued the random generics. I'm never gonna S-rank any of these stages, am I?
See? I can pull my weight too.
Oh, I just got flashbacks to like trying to get the right fruits for like the supplies quest from the retainer. I never got all of them.
Hey!
Yes. Give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go back to the camp and use up the last activity points. And that's pretty much it, because we're not going to be able to do the last fight, because demo.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Yeah, this one only took me like 3 hours. Let's toss in... I guess we'll bring Shez and... friends.
I'll keep a close eye on you, so feel free to go all out.
I don't need a babysitter, Hilda. I need you to do your training.
No, I'll take that.
A breakthrough or two.
Okay, we can get a couple of
trick up
upgrades.
the old.
I bet this I'll master. I'll put this to good.
Hey, a new power.
This is
suitable.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, friends needed an upgrade to Cav. I don't know how many more of these seals I have.
an ideal.
Gotta have at least.
I never pictured this for myself.
Anybody else? Why do I still have more seals? Where are they all coming from?
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, okay, I guess we'll just do a couple more meals.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Wants fried pheasant. Marianne is not into the grilled beast meat. Or the rabbit. Nobody likes crayfish. Herring. Bringing Marianne and Hilda.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to eating with other people. I must not be very fun.
No way! You're a breath of fresh air, so don't worry about it and eat up.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hunger is the true enemy. Oh, we're just gonna do this one, and we're just gonna pick 2 people. I guess ban the facility. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm probably gonna have to redo this when I do New Game Plus anyways.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
They'll eat it, Shez, don't worry.
Go on and eat up, Ignatz. You'll never get any bigger if you hold back.
My growth spurt's long past, Raphael. And why are you so concerned? It's not like you made this.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Abilities faster.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Their voice clips are really long.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Okay, well,
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I guess that's it, right? That's all there is? That's all she wrote? Yeah, reached the end of the demo.
Make sure you're ready.
Okay, well, that took me a lot less time than I thought it was going to, because I'm pretty sure the last, like, 2 streams have been at least 5 hours, and this one's, like, almost 2 hours shorter, so. I guess we'll wrap it up there. I probably won't be streaming this again until the game actually comes out. Did I not save? Save again, just in case. I probably won't be streaming this again until the game actually comes out, but I do intend to stream it on Friday when it comes out. I don't know exactly what time I will be doing that, but it will be happening, I promise. So, if you don't already follow me and you would like to be alerted to when I'm actually playing that, we're going to be playing Azure Gleam first because lions are bust. But if you don't already follow me and you want to be alerted to when that happens, then go ahead and follow me on Twitch. And other than that, I do regular Saturday streams of various games, currently Pokemon Emerald Randomizer, and if you're curious to see that, those are on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Oops. It knows that I reattached my controllers. Other than that, that's going to do it for us here today, so thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully I'll see y'all next stream.